there's been a line drawn in the sand, and your actions and what you say shows what side you chose. This Young Miami, the city girl situation, this rap situation, and how it has slowed down and degenerated our people and our culture. There's a line been drawn in the sand. What side did you cross to? Well, let me not say all women aren't, but it's not a majority of them that's speaking out against this degenerate behavior, that's spewing out through this degenerate music, this nasty culture, SLUT rap culture that's being pushed through the airwaves and social media. Young Miami with this song, man, it just shows. It's a hip hop nursery rhyme for degenerate behavior. And that goes for fellas and women alike. Anyone supporting this culture, anyone supporting that type of music, man, you chose what side you're on. While the majority of our people are trying to push our culture forward and doing everything in their power to push our culture forward, we have these degenerates holding us back, and it's purposely for distraction, to slow us down, and just for shame. Well, no shame, because if any of them had any shame, they would think twice about making this type of music. But they don't. They consistently put this type of music out to our people, and the young children are the main ones listening to this filth, picking up on it, and following in their footprints by the action that these people show. It isn't positive action, it's negative, but it's action and behavior that the youth see that doesn't have any consequence, that they don't see, but long term it does for them and their people. Just plain degeneracy. Young Miami is the same one that says for her amount of money she would be a human urinal. She would get urinated on for the right amount of money. She would get defecated on for the right amount of money. How can anyone look at this woman as anything sane or anything to represent our culture or our people? How can anyone take something that a human urinal says serious? That just shows the mindset that you're in. If you listen to this, if you support this, if you don't speak out against it, if you don't stop your young ones, your young relatives, your children, your nieces and nephews, your brothers and sisters from listening to this and letting them know telling them the importance of decency, self-worth, value, instead of degrading yourself for $1. It's a whole culture like this. The street culture ties right into it. That's the song that's the main theme in the song. She's screaming, where those type of guys that support the type of behavior she puts out. So both of those type have to go. Pooh, Shiesty. The rap crash out. They all go into it. Scamming, gang banging, crack dealing to your people, prostitute culture, misrepresentation of our people. Pooh Shiesty just got out of federal prison and just bought himself a one-way ticket right back from crashing out. They say it's over a contract dispute, but who knows? He crashed out, and they saying who snitched or not. But this fool Pooh Shiesty has on a federal ankle monitor. Pardon me, a federal ankle monitor. That's a listening device, a tracking and listening device. So who did the telling here? He like I said, he brought himself a one-way ticket back to the federal prison. He asked for it. He signed it. He signed it himself. He signed the fee himself. He knocked on the prison door himself, asked for the ticket. Said, send me back to where I came from. Give me the next flight. They probably said, oh, you didn't do anything. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna give you a reason to come and get me. Yeah, this next thing that I'm gonna do is gonna get me a first-class flight back to the federal penitentiary, to the federal detention center where I came from. This next stunt that I do is gonna land me right back into the federal penitentiary on a jet, because I'm gonna publicly humiliate myself. I'm gonna publicly snitch on myself, and I'm gonna publicly act a fool. And he robbed Gucci Man. And then the humor urinal, Young Miami, looking for the scammer Pooh Shiesty and the other ones that's knocking on the federal detention door so they could leave them and go to the next one and help him go back to the jail. And they just spreading a cycle of degeneracy and foolishness. Rap crash outs, hip hop, SLUTS, Lil Durk, he brought himself a first class ticket to the federal detention center for murder for hire, all for portraying the image and getting caught up into this degenerate street culture. A young Chicago, this drill rap. Drill rap is, boy, that's a death culture. Drill, death culture. We can't even say it's a culture. This drill death cycle. Drill rap is, they lost a lot of people. But the Young Miamis was right with them. Right on the arms of these serial killer, murderers, scamming drug dealers. Everywhere one of these guys go, there's a Young Miami following right behind them. A human urinal. Boy, you can't make this stuff up. Lil Durk in prison. Pooh Shiesty on his way back to prison. Young Miami, a human urinal. Sexy Red, a human urinal, a human infection. All of them. This is the image that they put out of our people. They want us to believe that we are low lives and we can't rise above the image that they're putting out. But truth behold, that image that they're putting out on the media doesn't portray us properly. That's why we need images to counteract that. We need voices out to counteract that. We need stories out to counteract that. We need things that puts our culture in a positive light out to counteract that. You know? That's for sure. That's for sure. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. The rap crash outs, the SLUT culture. What has it gotten us? Where has it gotten us? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back at y'all with another one. Peace.